So what is the best USB microphone under $200? Well, in this video, I'm gonna be reviewing the Rode NT USB to see if it lives up to that title. Coming up. Hey, what's up guys? Sean here with Think Media, bringing you the best tips and tools for building your influence with online video. And on this channel, we do tips and strategy videos, as well as tech gear reviews just like this one. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. And hey, at any point during the video, check out show notes and links in the YouTube description below. I'll link up everything about the gear, as well as specs and anything else I forgot. Let's jump into the review. So I've been testing out the Rode NT USB mic for a few months now, and I've been using it in a couple different scenarios. One, I've been using it for just like Zoom conference calls and Google Hangouts, and you don't need a great mic for that, but it is really nice on this arm to be able to do that here, very convenient. The second thing is just voiceovers for YouTube videos, and it performs great for that. And then lastly, and most of all, I've been doing a lot of live streaming, whether on Facebook Live or YouTube Live from my desktop, and this setup has been phenomenal for that. And so let's jump into some of the specs and some of the details about this mic and see what's included. So the Rode NT USB comes in killer packaging, and inside of the package, you get the microphone, you get the included pop filter, which I think not only looks great, but is also really nice to have so you don't have to order another one. You also get this stand, which is great because if you just want an all-in-one solution, it's one of the best features about this, you can just set this on a desk, mount the mic right on top of it with the pop filter, and you're good to go. You also get one of the longest cables in USB mic history. I believe the cable is 20 feet or 6 meters. And so that's nice though if you do need a lot of cable length for your USB mic. And then on the mic is a headphone jack for monitoring your audio if you want to monitor it right off the mic in real time. You've got a gain knob for this. And then the other knob on here is actually a mix volume knob for monitoring. It's not actually a gain monitoring knob, or you can adjust the gain just like any other USB mic on whatever device that you plug it into. So all of that build is super nice inside of the mic. Overall, the mic feels really well built with kind of an aluminum construction, feels super dependable, durable and things like that. And the overall look and aesthetic and feel of the mic, in my opinion, just looks really cool. And the way it's integrated into our overall setup here, it's one of my favorite looking mics on the market. But of course, the most important thing for any microphone is really not how it looks or the accessories, but it's how it actually sounds. So let's do an audio test. And just to compare, what you're hearing right now is a Sony A6500 with a Rode VideoMic Pro shotgun mic plugged right into the camera. So let's head over here and just do some audio tests with the Rode microphone. So this is what's coming right off the microphone into a PC. And I love the sound of this microphone. Of course, the built-in pop filter helps with plosives and helps you get good sound right out of it, good look to it. And then, one of the things that people sometimes do on YouTube that I think is interesting is this is actually typically the distance you want to be away from a USB microphone. You can certainly use it at a further distance, but it's not as much what the mics are intended for. So they're typically, whether it's for podcasting or for a voiceover. And what I like about this is I sit right here, and because of the boom arm, I'm able to also use it for live streaming and just kind of have the mic at the bottom of the shot. But anyways, this should give you kind of an idea of what it sounds like. And personally, I think the mic sounds great and is pretty, for the price, is a great investment for the audio quality that you get. Okay, so let's talk about the price. Now, the Rode NT USB on Amazon at the time of shooting this video comes in at $167 here in the US. And you can check out links to the latest prices wherever you are in the description below. But that's pretty amazing. And that's why I actually think this is one of the best, if not the best, USB microphones under $200, because you also get everything in one package, right? If you don't have a boom arm, it comes with a stand. You also get the pop filter, which is great, so you don't have to buy anything else. To put it in perspective, the Rode Podcaster mic, just for the microphone, I think is around $240 in the US. And you don't have the swivel arm or anything else. You have to actually accessorize everything along with it. And so a great value there. If you also add the swivel arm, which I've found to be a game changer for me just in convenience and doing multiple different things, whether it's going from meetings to shoots to live streams to creating content here at the desk. The swivel arm is comes in about $99 by Rode. There's certainly other brands. I've loved this model, super solid. It's been super effective and durable and dependable so far. But one thing to note is that it's actually kind of challenging to find a shock mount for this microphone. So you can see here that I'm actually not using a shock mount. I actually tested out this mount by Rode that is another $78, but a couple things about that. Number one, this thing is gigantic, and this also is much larger on the front as far as the pop filter goes. And then it also kind of blocks your knobs a little bit, which is not a huge deal. I don't find myself adjusting those at all, but I did test this out, but I just didn't like the bulk of it. And then there's other pop filters that you can get, but because of the way the mic is set up, they just don't necessarily work great. However, I found that not even to be an issue. Just the absorption, if you will, from using this swivel arm is enough. So this is basically my go-to setup for creating content with this microphone. But something to consider, and again, I tested a lot of different shock mounts and found that I didn't, really like too many of them. And again, sometimes they're meant for like the Rode Podcaster mic, which goes forward. And so if you were researching a shock mount, I don't really have any great recommendations for you. But like I said, it's really not a deal breaker. This mic has been fine. I haven't noticed any impact noises or anything from the desk because it's pretty much absorbed with the swivel arm. So as far as my final thoughts, I really feel like you can't really go wrong with this mic. It's also, I feel like, small enough to even travel with, to bring the stand with you if you want to do some podcasting or something on the road, and pretty versatile for a lot of different scenarios. But at $167 for the entire package, I think it's a huge contender for one of the best USB mics under $200. But I'd love to hear from you. So question of the day, what do you think about the Rode NT USB if you've tested it out before? How do you think it sounds? Or maybe what mics do you like? And what are you using USB microphones for? Gaming, voiceovers, live streaming? Let me know in the comments section below. So thanks so much for checking out this video. Definitely subscribe for more videos just like this. Hit the like button if you got value out of this video. And I'll also link up a playlist to a couple different Rode microphones that we reviewed. We also reviewed the Podcaster and shared some different things about some pop filters. So you can check out that playlist as well. And if you haven't downloaded the Think Media TV Video Gear Buyer's Guide, that actually goes through all of my best recommendations for tripods, cameras, lenses on a budget. And so you could grab that, link in the description below or on the YouTube card. Until next time, Think Media is helping you with the best tips and tools for building your influence with online video. Keep crushing it, and we will talk soon.